All right, so the next section, we're talking about interest. And we have learned the simple interest formula is just you multiply the rate and time in years. All right, so this is pretty basic. Okay, so if we have the principal is $6,500, $500, and we're going to multiply that times 8.5%. But remember, before I can put this into a equation, I need to make it into decimal form. So it'd be over twice, 0.085 times 0.085 times how many years? 3 years. So then we have to multiply that together, which is 1,657.50 cents. So this equals $1,657.50. All right, that would be how much interest you would earn off of $6,000 for 3 years. Just sitting in the bank, you will earn this much money. Okay, so that's what you do for the principal, rate, and time. Same thing here for the deposit. This is what you're starting with. You multiply that times the percent in decimal form and then 10 years. Okay, this, same thing. This times the rate in decimal form times year. This would be like 2.5 years. Okay, principal, same thing. This times this as a decimal, and then 18 months. How many years it would be 18 months? Well, 18 months is about 1.5 years, or 1.5 years. Okay, so you multiply those together, and there you go. That is the interest. Remember to have the dollar sign, folks, because we're dealing with money here. All right, find the amount in the savings account. Okay, let's do that, because why not? Deposit $6,400. $6,400. Oh, this is number 27, by the way. Okay, and then the rate is 7% or 0.07, and time is 2 years. So let's figure that out, shall we? So 64,000 times 0.07 times 2. 896. Okay, $896. So now we have $896. Now we have to add this because we have to find the total cost. This is how much money we have made. Now we have to add this to $6,400 to find our total. So we have 64,000 plus $896, and that's pretty easy, don't you think? Sorry, I was looking somewhere else. Okay, 6, 9, 8, 9. So $7,296. So that's a pretty good investment, don't you think? Remember this little guy, the dollar sign? Perfect. All right, so that's what you're going to do for 27 and 28. Just do the same thing. But remember, 6 months. How many years is 6 months? What fraction of a year is 6 months? What's 6 out of 12? I think you can figure that out. You're pretty smart. Okay, now let's do this. Find the earnings, round to the nearest cent if necessary. All right, so we have sales and commission, and we have to find out how much are we making. Well, folks, you just do the exact same thing that we have been doing. You just multiply the sales times the commission. All right. Do you see a little pattern here on how you figure out these little percentages? All right, sales is 976, and you're multiplying it times the commission, which is 8%. 8%, move the decimal point over 2 times, so it's times 0.08. And put that in your calculator. 976 times 0.08. 7808, okay? That's an 8, by the way. Okay, so that is number 29, 7808. So that is how much money you made on commission. In other words, if I sold you something, say I was going around selling blinds, and I sold you blinds for $976, and I made an 8% commission on that. That means because I sold that to you, I made $78.08. But don't worry, I don't sell blinds, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so that's all you have to do for these 4, okay? Change this to a decimal and multiply. Change that to a decimal and multiply. Oh, for 33, it says find the amount of sales. Okay, I do the same thing, but then I add the commission to my original earnings. Okay? See if you can figure that out. All right, so find the commission. I have the sales and the earnings. So if I have the sales and I earn, and I have the 120 earnings, what is the percentage? Okay, so that on 34, I'm simply going to put the earnings over the sales to find what I get. So 120 divided by 500 equals 0.24. And what is this as a percent? I move the decimal point over 2 times, and that would be 24%. Okay, do not forget the percent sign or the dollar sign, so I know that you understand that we are finding a percent or money. Beautiful. Okay. Now for this, it says find the amount of change, specify an increase or a decrease. Oh, that is just what we learned. Just what we learned on this. Okay, remember? We just looked at the first 2 and said if we're increase or decrease. That's what you have to do first, okay? So, if I go from 56 to 71, is that an increase or a decrease? 56 to 71, that is an increase, okay? So, 35, right away, I know 35 is an increase. But how much? That is what we're going to find out. Okay, so now here, do remember percent change formula. The percent change is the amount of change over the original amount times 100. Okay, so if I have, where am I at here? 56 to 71, I'm going to subtract the 2. And I think it's 15. Is it 15? Oh my goodness, I'm right. Okay, good. All right, so that is 15. Now, all I need to do after I subtract the 2, I put this over the original amount. Now, if I look on 35, the original amount was 56. So now I'm going to put 15 over 56 and find out what that is. Okay, there we have a nice number. Look at that. Okay, move the decimal point over 2 times, but it's a 0.7. So I'm going to raise the 6 to a 7. So this would be 27%. All right, so 35 would be a 27%, and I put increase over here, so I remember that now, increase. Okay, and so that is how you do this part here. 35, 36, 37, and 38. You subtract the 2, find the difference, and whatever number that is, you put over the original amount. Now you can tell if it's an increase or a decrease by comparing the 2 numbers. Here, this is the original, and then you're going to 42. Well, that is a decrease, friends. Okay, so that's what you would put down. All right, so then it says find the percent change, specify an increase or decrease. Oh, you just do the exact same thing. New amount, original amount. Okay, and this is the original, 75 to 30. This is the new amount. Okay, first one's the original, this one's the new. First one's the original, this one's the new. Okay, so that was a long video, and I am ready to drink some water and take a little break. I just went over a few of these. Let me know if you have any questions, and be ready for the test next week. All right, you guys take care, stay healthy. Bye-bye.